I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time now, and today is the day that I make the video. But today I'm going to show off everything I've done in the 269 days of Minecraft that I've played in this world. I've been wanting to make this video for a pretty decently long time now, but I just feel like I didn't have enough content to do so. But now I feel that I do have enough content for me to put out there. I will be expanding the city soon, so you guys get to see more content of that. When FC26 comes out, for any of my FC lovers, you will be seeing more of that. Hopefully more uploads soon. And now we can get straight into the video where we want to see the villager area. And this is not going to be a pretty big, this will be a very tiny short post, but this is basically just me showing off what I've done with me and my brother in the 269 days. And keep in mind, just one more thing, there's a lot more that you don't see. There's all the mining, there's all the gathering materials, all the sittings, AFKs, so don't get your hopes too high up on what we've done. But this is our villager Walmart. Sitting down there is those two guys. And over there is the play area for the villagers. Look how nicely they have it with the outside world. But yeah, if you haven't figured it out already, don't worry about the Gooped house. If you haven't figured it out already, these guys are basically just like slaves, I guess. But they just do everything. So now if we want to trade like fortune, or what was this one? Silk touch, I think, yeah. And then there's an efficiency, or like, what's it? Yeah, that one's mending. So if we want to get any of our books, we get it here. I built these nice little houses for all of them. Some of them got bigger houses than the others. But you have almost every single Goodwill here, and this is where we pick up the guys in the happy gas, or at least we used to, and then we take them down to this area, and we put them in the boat, and then we ship them up here, and then they come in here, we break the boat, and then and then they're gonna be given their wool. So this is our railway system that my brother made. Check out any of these series. They're all really good videos, but I'm going to save the grand finale for last, that you might have also seen on the thumbnail. And that is the capital of Dipper City. Here is our enchantment room, our potions area. This is our little night station. All of our brewing areas. Here's all of our supplies. We just went to the trial chamber, so there's all those. We actually had to go back and mine a whole bunch of copper. If we look, no, that was terracotta. We just went like a long way for all the terracotta. I actually think that the copper is back there, but look how much terracotta we mined. By the way, this is all in survival. None of that was in creative. And you look at in my videos, I'll show you if I can remember it, but I need to get, as my script doesn't go off, but here's all our just small farming areas. So we're creating a bigger farming area behind the villager Walmart. This is my horse, Yes. Name's Yes, because of Mr. Fresh. If you remember from that Laser Beam series, if anybody's watched that Laser Beam series, very good series, you should go and watch that. But here's all of our farms. That's a shame. Here's all of our little farms. A lot of this area, and like almost everything has been, like we've been in the farms, been AFK, we've been at a whole lot of different places while doing this. Okay, it is nighttime. Nice little bunk bed here. And now we get onto our houses. That's my brother's house. And we're gonna see my house. If you showed me this like a couple months ago, you might think it's good. I definitely thought it was good a couple months ago. And you know what? It's not like the worst thing ever. It's not ugly. I just don't know why I used birch for it. And like a couple things are just very much off about this. You look at my brother's boat. It's just simple. It's good. He also built that one back there and the one in the chair. And we're gonna build more boats here, but we're working on something bigger right now, and that is the city they're building. If you look in the last episode, you saw us build that arena. Yeah, we'll go into nothing much to see there. Nothing much to see on the cherry boat. We're gonna go into my boat. Nice little back deck. That's one of my cats. That's one of my other cats. And then this is also one of my cats. Here's our captains. My little chesting area. Usually there'd be a bed here, but no, right now there's not because that's moving somewhere else. Here's my flag of my cat. And yeah, you'll see how much I've advanced in the building. This SS Winnie Boo Poop. My cats again. Like this was just, it was kind of like an inside joke if you get it. Like, we should build a Walmart here. So that's, if you get that. If you're from the US, then, and you're like somewhat caught up with like anything, then you'll kind of understand, let's build a Walmart here joke. And so yeah, that's the Walmart. But did I always live here? Not a chance. Definitely not always live here. We found this area out and it was pretty cool, and we decided to come here. There's our other happy guest. This is our breeding area for our villagers, and we transport them down there, and then they end up going into our villager area. But let's take the highway, as I call it, down to my original base, and we're going to turn around and I'll cut this part of the video out. Here we are. We're here on my old base. We planted these cherry trees here, and my brother. Sorry if there's any background noise, and sorry for not been posting lately. I haven't been feeling up to it because I've been a little sick lately. That's why I also feel, that's why I haven't been energetic in this video. And there should have been 2 of them here. I think one of them died. That's kind of sad. There was supposed to be LSO2 here, and that was LSO's kid. But they ain't here anymore, and there's also no pork chops here, so I'm not actually... Wait, is that it? Is that them down there? If that is LSO down here... It is LSO2! What in the world? Hold on. We have to do some sort of like rescue mission here. Oh my goodness, we have to get a lead or a carrot, something. I cannot lose this LSO. How on earth did this guy escape? What in the world? LSO just escaped. No carrots there. No carrots. No, there has to be something. Seriously, nothing? No leads, nothing? Oh, wait, yeah, it's carrot on a stick. Here we go, here we go. Come on, please tell me this. You don't have to have a salad to do this. Hold on, before I show you the grand finale, I have to save this pig. Where did it go? Down there? Oh. I think I see it. Is it right there? It is also too. And it's very much attracted to the carrot. Hey, buddy. Come on. That is so odd. Like, I promise I did not let this pig out before I started recording. This pig just escaped just around the time I happened to be recording. I can't go that way, actually. So let's go this way. Run this way. And then up. Please tell me like an entrance into it. Can you get up? Yeah, it can get up. Oh no. Yeah, see, the pig definitely cannot jump out. They must have like collided or something. So that is very odd. But now Elso 1 and Elso 2 are back together and we're all good now. Now we're going down the steps. That's our chickens. That's not our chickens on there. That's where the axolotls are. Yeah, that's where the axolotls are. 2 chickens just gone there, I guess. Not stuck forever. Some of our blue chickens. This dude is named, I forgot his name. Darren Smith, yep. This is the public hanging of Tyreek Moo in 1850 Moo, I think. No, it didn't. Public execution of Tyreek Moo. He's still hanging there. He's still dead. This is our old house. It kind of got blown up a bit, but you get it. Coming down here was our old enchantment area and my first pets. Glorpop Chromosome, and then Nugget is here. There's Nugget. And now you've seen pretty much everything in the world. So now we get to, and we saved a pig, so now we can finally get to where the city is. But keep in mind, a lot of this again is not really building, but because we weren't like the biggest builders, me and my brother. I mean, we love to build in Minecraft, but most of it is just mining and actually just playing the game and exploring. This is where I saved, yes, my horse. And I want that there's a lot of areas on this. So there's in the distance, there's a cherry blossom tree. That's where I saved yes. I think I found a pink sheep around that area one time. But here it is. Here's the capital you've all been waiting for of the city. We've only built 2 buildings so far, so don't get your hopes way up for the city. That's why I've shown everything with a little more time. Here it is. Here's the lighthouse. It's been a pretty long time on this room over there. Built terracotta and then pale wood, I think it's called, and then the bottom. If you ask me, this looks like exactly like a real lighthouse. Don't know what those guys are doing down there, and I did not put them there. They just kind of been there while we've been building. But yeah, it's the lighthouse. But first, we're gonna skip this and go on. Well, first, I think I should go to sleep. I'm here, don't worry. Before I get to like all looking at it from different angles and going inside the lighthouse, I'm gonna show you this arena, the battle arena we've done. Here's all the copper and stuff, and there's our maces. I think this is my shield. This is my shield. No. Well, this thing's almost dead. Here's our battle arena. One person comes through here. One person goes around here, and we're gonna build a whole area around this. And here's the battle arena. Spent a bit of time on this actually, building it with my brother. He's in like almost every single video. But sorry about that background noise. However, yeah, I'm gonna have to end this soon because of that background noise. I really hate it. But if you're wondering why it's not attached, it's supposed to not be attached. I think a squid just died right here. It's supposed to not be attached because this is a lighthouse on its own island, and like most lighthouses are, it is on its own island. So, yeah, it's on its own island, and it's the city capital. I'm gonna end the video with a nice little shot from a different angle, but first I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna show you guys everything. So there's 2 beds here, and then barrel, chest, all the stuff you need here. Yeah, I think there's still some stuff in there from when you were cooking it, but there's nice little designs to iron bars, and I like the color thing that my brother did here. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna maybe add more on this, saying it is city capital, but here we go. Here we're at the top now. We have not put the light in yet. Keep in mind of that. I've waited. I haven't done it yet because it's better for the video if we just haven't done it yet. This is a nice little area. You got metal bars around it. You cannot fall through. I know it looks like you maybe can, but you can't. And honestly, this is like a real lighthouse. I've never been on one. They have these big gaps, like you can stick your leg through, but then if you ever try to get your body through, you probably cannot do that. But keep in mind, that is like how massive that railroad system is, and it goes all the way down. I mean, like 500 blocks, 1,000 blocks. But I mined all of this sand to make this artificial, as you can clearly see. It's like a layered cake over on that desert, and that's why I've chosen on this big pond here. We're just gonna put a bunch of actual land, and we're gonna terraform that. And then this is gonna be a big city, and if you want to see that, make sure to have the bell on, subscribe to me. That'd be very nice. And if you want to see me play any different games, then that's what I'll do. But if not, it's fine. If you just came for the one-time video, consider at least liking the video if you enjoyed it. But that'll be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.